Edgar Snowden, we're taking a deep breath. You, my perfect audience, I salute you. We're grateful that you're here. And I'm going to tell you right now that across the street, if you look that way, it's modified. It's been modified. I'm taking a deep breath. I don't know how much I can tolerate the pleasure of having the Habibi, the Beshert, Schwarze, please, Falasha, fossil fool, is up in here. And it's going all the way live, all the time. Well, my perfect 36, the question is, can you tolerate the pleasure? My pressure's rising. I got some revelatory, orgasmic reality enlightenment roar going on. Is tore open. That's tantric orgasmic reality enlightenment, open sourced, LexisNexis, Red Hat Linux. It's a neuronexus on the Creative Common Connectome. You're all welcome to practice intention and intuition, because Epinka, extinction 2112, is less than a century away. And 2020 hypo hindsight is even shorter. And the Woodstock 50th reunion is just a year after my personal, although I don't take it personally, my 50th reunion from Harvard Yard, when McNamara, that's William McNamara, who's probably deep down in hell right now, where Kissinger's going, where Nixon went, where Hitler went, where Eisenhower went, for Iran and all the murder with the Peacock Throne and how that all went down, and Arbenz and Allende and Lumumba. There's a lot to answer for. We need a lot of truth and reconciliation up in here. I'm taking a deep breath. It's a well-heeled tantric healing practice, body, brain, blood and bone, friendly effing story. In tantric, ahimsic, akashic, artistic, shamanistic, synesthetic sangha. Us 36 be telling breathtaking truth to BFFs forever, for sure, for real, and it's all foreplay. Can you keep it up and up and up? It's all modified in the mainstream. The main meme of Menschlichkeit is a meta meme. That's M-E-T-T-A. It's a meta maha meme. as in Mahayana, which is bigger than Hinayana by a lot. Bigger than Theravada or Thunder Thighs or Thug Theism. The thermodynamics of entropy and double beta decay in the quilted multiverse. At this Queequeg moment, we be in Moby Dick, driven to distraction, ADD. Take a deep breath. I'm asking, where are you coming from? And where are you going to, comadres and compadres? They come and they go, no pain and no gain. You take a deep breath. We are who we are, and we know the gnosis. Neti, neti, gate, gate. Inca is the antidote. And it's enough. And once you get the suchness, the kensho, the moksha, once you get it, you realize that here at Hamlin, at the Buddhist Alzheimer's Artists' Home for the Hospiceless, we 36 witnesses, chroniclers, we got your back. We're innocent taxpayers, citizen consumers, civil societarians, bystanders, motorists, passenger pigeon English. You take a deep breath. Plymouth Pilgrim is closing down. And it's going to take 60 years. Entergy got 60 years to close it down. But they ain't going to do it right. And there's going to be 400% capacity in the spilt fuel pools. And there's going to be an accident at Plymouth Pilgrim or Indian Point or Diablo Canyon, all of them Mark I, General Electric, Yugo type, cheap, diesel-fueled VW deflate gate. The Royals won. The Mets lost. The Cubs lost. The Red Sox lost. The Raptors lost. Or it was perhaps the Maple Leaves. We take a deep breath and remember Woodstock with a moment of silence when we were all rainbow gathered. And it looked for just a moment like it was gonna be possible to put it all behind us, to put all that coke hunt, 1% master narrative, official story, vicious vagina monologue capitalism behind us in the time capsule. And we was thinking post-Woodstock that it'd all be different. Never could we have imagined Altamont and the Hells Angels being the police state for Altamont. Whose idea was that anyways? Can you tolerate the pressure, my perfect audience? Can you tolerate who you are? Everyone else is taken up with theyselves, looking after theyselves like Mitt the shit and Ori Obama and McCain the war hero, Trump-tastically deflated by drumpfish, dwarves, and midget mainstream Median monologues and meta-memes. You take a deep breath. You ask the guru within for a win-win, and you take what you get. You practice intention and intuition. You improvise what inspires you. Edgar Snowden III and my twin, Eddie. Eddie was a good kid, still is. A war hero. In our herbal administration, we pardon Eddie. And we pardon Leonard Pelletier for Wounded Knee. And we pardon Assata Shakur and Mumia. I'm taking a deep breath. We give them the Scooter Libby commutation. You know how that goes. The DC-1 GB2 Abu Ghraib exception. American exceptionalist dream climate Scientology. It becomes what it is, a foolish, fossil-fueled, fantaseptic, fan-dualistic fantasy footprint. Carbon, NOx, MOX, recycled plutonium, PLU 239. You got that number? Telling breathtaking truth is job number one, and it's a funny story, Galgan humor. It's okie dokie. It's delicious. It's suchness. It's Kensho karma. And us 36 here at Hamlin, you're welcome to virtually visit us each Monday at 5 p.m. You have this appointment with practice. The practice of intention and intuition to be enough. You are enough. I guarantee it. It is what it is. Oh. It's no ordinary love. Stay with me. Stanny Smith, stay with me. You're all I need. Emancipate myself from mental slavery. Schwarze, please. The piercings and the FGM and the circumcisions and the Trump sarcastic, triage. The mean-spirited don't mean well. They don't give the benefit of the doubt, and it's not in good faith. Trump and Ben Carson and Manatech. Ben Carson recommended Manatech, and PolitiFact found him to be uttering falsehoods about his relationship with Manatech. But that's nothing new. King of the Hill, that's Ben Carson, or was 26% to 22% for Trump. And then there's Rubio and Cruz, who's now getting some separation from each other, because they're just about the same person, Rubio and Cruz. Tweedledum and Tweedledee. Hispanish, greenwashed, Tea Partied, climate scientified. It's a breakthrough institute. It's a heartfelt, heart-throb, heartbeat. It's a Heartland Institute. And its climate scientism is nonpareil, res ipso factotum. The Koch 1% master narrative official story has a 99% chance of killing us 99%. I'm predicting the first great tithing will happen at peak population, let's say 2040, when there's 9.9 billion of us. And then it happens, the first great decimation. And then there were 0.99 billion of us. And then, if we don't change, there'll be a second great decimation. As the water rises and the ocean acidifies and the e-cigarettes evap, and us 36, no fear, no time. Time falls away in the time capsule. And us 36, we are the witnesses of the weathermen and their warware and their cyber wars and their cyber hacking and their Stuxnets and their backdoor, Snowdenized, Googleified, Alibaba. We're taking a deep breath. It's Merkel and the McMurkins. The McMurkins are fake hair covering for the penile transplants at the penal code. Code red, code blue. Code blue is the new black hole. Extinction 2112 has 99% chance of happening, according to some who shall go unnamed until they be WikiLeaked. The Saudi Shaista Shikar Sharia Philo-Semites and their hegemonic Hebrews Haspara Torah HaMelech template We live in a habeas corpusless hegemony, and it's hydra-headed, and it's hysterectomal, and it's a debulked, eviscerated, and reviscerated on the creative common connectome neuronexus, and us 36 in our herbal administration, a moratorium on materializations without life cycle planning, like they had in the Nederlands. Where does it all get disposed of? All these eusocial externalities and the eusociopathy. You take a deep breath. It is what it is. We eat what we kill, and we're killing it. Together, pure heroin and the velvet underground. Please join me. Because it's been said that it's possible with seed syllables alone to change the feng shui of the carbon footprint. And even if we go down together at the G spot, post FGM, Kokunt, master narrative, official story. That's Coke, Hunt. Koch brothers, Hunt brothers. Bro, fo, ho. Bro, fo, ho. Ho, ho. Take a deep breath. You wonder where it all comes from, all this negativity. We live in the Coke negative space. We live in the habeas compassionless world of posse comitatus, pussy comitatus, praxis, pricus, posse comitatus. Hold on to your gun, your smoking, gun-free G-spot. It's a concealed carry capitalism we're after here. Moreover, hereunto, herefrom we come. Enlightenment is for freedom fighters, otherwise known by their enemies as terrorists, sponsored by the American exceptionalist dream democracy. Proto, killers of Allende and Lumumba and Arbenz. Abby Hoffman's dead, and Joe Cocker is too, and so is Yogi Berra. But Grace Slick, White Rabbit, Surrealistic Pillow, The Weight, the band, it's all gonna come again. At the Woodstock 50th reunion, I hope you'll join me there. We'll do a program here to commemorate the Woodstock 50th, June 6th, 2019. And all of this is the prequel to that. And posthumously, with 2020 hindsight, we'll have said, of course, why didn't we see that we were all going down together? Why didn't we object if I, in a Wittgensteinian, senseless, positivist, logical way? It's a raison d'etre for Fregean philosophy and Heideggerian hydra-headed hegemony. Us 36. You circle around the stupa clockwise, and you look back as you back into the future. Perfect 2.0. The future perfect 2.0 is exactly what we will have been looking for post-extinction 2.1